Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to what is going to be another cracker of an encounter. And this time, it's two teams who are at the moment hungry, hungry for victory, hungry for more points in their tally. The two teams on your screen who are attacking at the moment, the two teams who are right now in contention are the Rising Student Club and BIDANASI Club. The team that's attacking on your screen from the left to the right are the Rising Student Club, who are dressed in pink and red, wherein the team that's attacking on your screen from the right to the left in blue and white are BIDANASI Club. And that's how the Diamond League is shaped up. Sunrise Club, Radharaman Club, Sports Hostel, Young Utkal Club, Rising Student Club, Rovers Club, Odisha Police, and Bidanasi Club. And this is a league, or this is rather a pool of teams that are highly talented. This is a pool of team that knows how to get the job done, and most importantly, they know how to build everything for their sides. And it has been already an active start, to be honest. It's going to be a free kick here in favor of Rising Students Club. They send it forward. Bidanasi Club barely able to deflect it. Goes for the shot. And after a bit of a push, Rising Student Club are once again on the rise, and they'll really like to control the ball right now. They eventually cleared it away for another throw in. To be honest, pretty flamboyant jerseys these sides have got. Rising Student Club in particular, dressed in pink, and we'll get back to that. Let's have a quick look at the numbers in the league right now. Both the sides have played one match each. Well, here comes a long ranger, floats over. One goal has been scored by each, and both the sides have actually lost both their fixtures. It's now going to be a goal kick. It was Siddhanta Pradhan, who's the goalkeeper for Rising Student Club. They're on the prowl again. Oh, the ball's just trickled out. But this time, the opposition goalkeeper, Ashish Kumar Pradhan, was also quick. And the referee has halted play because the ball deflected off a player. I'm sure it must have hurt him badly. He'll really like to get back up. Medical incumbent has been summoned to the ground. And once again, we have started the game. For the time being, it's Rising Student Club who's at the moment calling the shots. Rising Student Club is led by the likes of Rakesh Oram. Another experienced campaigner, was a very active member in the recently concluded Sahani Cup. Drives the ball forward, nicely knits it together. This is a brilliant run onto that far left, trying to keep the ball in control there. Rising Student Club. Cross comes floating in, just in the nick of time. BIDANASI Club putting in a crucial block there, denying the opposition what could have been a free header. Well, there's a lot happening. Rising Student Club with the ball, their feet, does an excellent job. Steers the ball amongst the Melief boots right now. Rising Student Club, they still have the ball in control, sends in a cross, deflected. And now BIDANASI Club, they like to build all the way from the back. But at the moment, they are struggling with the numerical superiority. They'll need more men up front. Help does arrive. It arrives very gradually. Now short passes being made. BIDANASI Club from the left. That's a nice through ball there. And a staunch piece of defensive intervention arriving all the way from Rising Students Club. You would expect this to happen over and over again. And that was a phenomenal piece of work there. Well, another quick throw taken in, and it has been sent to safety there by Rising Student Club. And eventually it's going to be another throw in for them. Well, a few moments ago, I mentioned Ashish Kumar Pradhan as the goalkeeper of BIDANASI Club, which is not true. Apologies for the same. It's Jamie Joy who's manning the citadel for BIDANASI Club. Jersey number 21, Jamie Joy. Young and exciting campaigner. That was a long ball. It's going to be, in all likelihood, we'll try and check it out, but it's a free kick. It's not a free kick. It's a throw-in. For a short while, it felt as if the referee want to hand over a free kick, and a nice cross comes into the left. Could have been dangerous, but then it eludes everyone. A more decent pass was needed. A more decent cross should have been delivered. It wasn't, though. And on your frame right now, goalkeeper of Rising Student Club, Siddhant Pradhan. Or it was BIDANASI Club. Apologies for the same again. It was Jamie Choi. And now BIDANASI Club. A bit of a miscommunication there, and the ball trickles out of control. It's a throw in there. And the two captains of the side for BIDANASI Club, it's Rajesh Naik, jersey number 10, an experienced midfielder, a man who can really make magic happen. And on the other end, it is Rakesh Oram, a man who's also teeming with experience. There comes a cross opportunity for BIDANASI Club. The ball still remains alive, eventually cleared away to safety. And now BIDANASI Club will once again have the time to regroup themselves. That's a nice ball sent forward. Opportunity here for Rising Student Club. Looking for help. That's a brilliant piece of footwork. The ball still remains alive. And just before the goalkeeper would have collected it, wrapped his gloves around the ball, the defender puts in a crucial block. It could have been tricky actually. The goalkeeper wasn't exactly in the position of what could have been a cool and calm collection. So there was a player lurking around, and without taking any risk, they traded it away for a corner. It's the first corner of the day for Rising Student Club as they seek around a chance from the right. They send in a low cross that has not been well collected. And eventually it's going to be a throw in now in favor of BIDANASI Club. And here's a quick check of stats there. BIDANASI Club, they slumped down to Rovers Club in their first fixture. Went down fighting 3-1. Wherein Rising Student Club, they suffered a 2-1 defeat. So for both the teams, it is of utmost importance that they play their best football. They haven't yet tasted victory. They've tasted goals, but again, goals, they do win you matches only when you have got all the other bases covered. That's a good piece of work there by BIDANASI Club. Nice twist and turns all around. Again, couldn't really connect. The ball trickles out of play. There was a good delivery. Another long ball sent forward, and it goes out of play again. It's going to be a throw-in here for Rising Student Club. BIDANASI Club, they have regained control. They're looking for support. Well, it wasn't a convincing support. It wasn't a convincing arrival of support that could have given them the desired hope that they were looking forward to. And now they sent another lovely ball forward. It eludes everyone, and it eventually trickles out of play. So at the moment, it won't really be bothering them. At the moment, the top goal scorers of FAO League 2023 are Dinabandhu Das. He scored 3 goals. He scored a brace yesterday. Raisin Tudu, another experienced campaigner for Sports Odisha, he scored 3 goals. Frazia Miranda for Sunrise Club Orissa has scored 3 goals as well. So these 3 lead the lines. These 3 are the ones who are calling the shots with all their might, with all their glory. But once again, it's a long league. So, to be honest, we are far away from what can seemingly be a brain shattering finale. A long free kick sent in there. Rising Student Club. Up to the mark there. Short passes now, playing amongst themselves. Just trying to forge something significant from the back. That's a decent piece of footwork there. Well connected. Long ball sent forward. Kind of clueless now. Easy pickings at the end of the day for Jamie Joy. Now from the far right, another long ball sent together. Easily lifted. Bit of an exchange there. Short passes being played. Today, unlike other days, yesterday it was a dank outfield. It rained as well. So obviously there's a lot of water deposited in the center. Today though, there has been no shades of rain. The sun is shining out bright. And that's the kind of football that you'd really like to expect. To be honest. Goes for a long ranger. Could have been a testing time there for the Rising Students Club. Siddhanta Pradhan. He was somewhat entrenched to his position as the ball trickled out of his reach. But then again, that didn't really have the desired curl to try and test the goalkeeper. Nonetheless, the game kicks back up, and on your frame you can see it's the advert for Sports KPI, the official broadcasting partner of FAO State League 2023. And we bring to you a lot of fixtures altogether. It's not just the ODISHA State League. We have recently hosted the Sahani Cup. They've also hosted games of the recently concluded National Football Championship, Santosh Trophy for men, and National Football Championship for women. We also do host games of Reliance Foundation Youth Champ. So obviously, there are a lot of games coming across from Pan India for you folks. So do not forget to join in. Do not forget to like, share, or subscribe to the official YouTube channel, and also visit our website as well. Now that's decent passes there, and that is, I reckon, not what the football regulations would approve. And here's a free kick for BIDANASI Club. Despite that early start, despite that early spike of pressure from Rising Student Club, BIDANASI Club are slowly growing back in the game, and that is what you would expect from all of them. It's going to be a free kick, a long free kick, a flatter one to be honest, and that went straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Easy pickings, no real challenges there. And now that was something that kind of trickled off quickly. Nobody could latch onto it, and eventually the ball goes out of play. Shot goal kick taken again by BIDANASI Club, Jamie Joy. And now they're trying to build something from the left. That's a cheeky cross, but again, intercepted there by Rising Student Club. And now they have a decent spell of play, decent spell of possession going their way. Well received. Well collected. Short passes. Nicely done there. And a bit of a tug and pull again. But then the referee said, let the game get on. But there is a player down who will need some assistance for sure. Game has once again been halted. 17 minutes of action so far. And to be honest, this has been a very crazy battle where all the sides have really fought hard. They have put their best foot forward. And they continue to be a driving force. The ball's now being asked back by the referee. Well received. Short passes. Beautifully knitted forward. Bit of a tumble, but he stays in the hunt. Finally knitted once again. That's a long ball. They were expecting that the player on the far right would try and reach out for it. And eventually he doesn't. He lets it pass. And now Rising Student Club, they look to be in control of the possession, not the game for sure. And they take a tumble again. Another long ball created. BIDANASI Club, they can have a shot on range. But for the time being, they survive. Rising Student Club, referee is blown the whistle. The first card of the day comes out and it's against BIDANASI Club. They were hoping a penalty going their way, but it was not to be. To be honest, the push didn't really look something that significant that would invoke the referee to point to the dreaded spot. And at the moment they're arguing, with a bit of a smile on their face, I reckon they'll have to calm down. It's the captain of the BIDANASI Club, Rajesh Naik. That is unnecessary. That is completely unnecessary. There were two players. To be honest, that's body shielding. Now that kind of a push is completely normal. I don't know what was he expecting there. I reckon he's summoning the player again. Are we done yet? I don't think we are done yet. No, we are done. So it's a free kick eventually. That would save them the day. And he couldn't collect it. The ball bobbled off his head. Nicely received there. Twists, turns, now sends it from to that far right, but there wasn't anyone to receive that. A bit of a confusion, a momentary lapse of concentration allowed BIDANASI Club to reclaim the possession for themselves, but there's no help. He's on his own, he's against three defenders, but he does manage. Shot comes in, straight to Siddhant Pradhan. Well, it can be all sorts of tricky. You've just got to be slightly careful there. Or else what just happened was a moment of madness and they almost gave away the ball. This can be another challenging water for BIDANASI Club. And eventually, Siddhant Pradhan, or apologies, Jamie Joy, is steaming out of his line to collect the ball and does it successfully. Send the ball forward again, headed down. Does a decent job. Rising Student Club on the rise now. But BIDANASI Club, well, they are hell-bent that they won't let the ball pass through them. They have the belief, they have the faith, and most importantly, can keep on driving forward. Chance for Rising Student Club. Sends in across, doesn't connect. Spills out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick now. Apologies, it's going to be a corner. Well, again, just being carried away by the flow of motion. So yeah, back to where the corner is. The corner comes floating in. BIDANASI Club eventually trades it away. That was the second corner for Rising Student Club, and now BIDANASI Club on the rise. Not the best of passes, allows Rising Student Club to recover. And they now drive from the right. BIDANASI Club snatches the ball away. Decent work here. Short passes being played. Easy pickings there. Gets it forward again. Gets it further forward. The ball stays with BIDANASI Club. But this time they lost control. Rising Student Club and the referee blowing their whistle there. It's going to be a free kick here. For BIDANASI Club, and sends it forward. A flat free kick taken. Possession remains with BIDANASI Club. Once again, pretty cheeky out there. The flair that you'd usually need to rise up front, that flair has been completely effervescent. And unless you can get the flair into the game, all these belligerents, all these belief and hope, they would start fizzling away even before you would know. Short passes, one launched forward there. Once again, deflected midway. So far, a goalless affair. 25 minutes of action that has seen both the teams coming close but not converting. Trying to come from the right. Fine ball. BIDANASI Club was looking around, sniffing blood on the waters. But it's their captain, Rakesh Oram, for Rising Student Club, who took the possession away. And now Rising Student Club, he took a tumble there, couldn't really control himself. And while he fell, he ended up handing the ball. So that's a free kick now in favor of BIDANASI Club. Could have been mighty close, and yet it remained mighty far. Rising Student Club, that's through the legs. A sight that you would not see often, to be honest. A sight that is being loathed by footballers. That's a volley! Oh! That was a crackling volley. But the goalkeeper, if Rising Student Club, Siddhanta Pradhan, he stood tall and he denied it. Bombed it down with utmost control and never allowed the ball to trickle away. Now a short ball played forward. That would go to the goalkeeper. Once again, pretty much of an easy pickings there. Another long ball. That's a goal kick. Not exactly a goal kick, but what looked like a long strike, more in the form of a goal kick, nonetheless. Another long ball sent forward, headed away to safety. Rising Student Club barely able to keep the ball now under control. At the same time, Bidanasi Club hasn't really made their lives difficult either. This is what I was talking about. Giving away the ball way too cheaply. And it goes out of play. Keeps the players at bay, and eventually that ball goes out for a throw in. Rising Student Club, they continue to stave away Bidanasi Club, and they do it successfully, to be honest. They don't have many challenges out here. It's gonna be a free kick in favor of Rising Student Club. And once again, steered out of play. Now that's a nice ball there. Headed off, well connected. Well, that's another brilliant delivery. They were screaming for offside. The player didn't even take a run. He was kind of rooted to that spot of his. For a short span of time, it felt as if the ball could very well have gone in the stride of that advancing player. Does a decent job. Passes it back. Short passes now. It hasn't been really that crazy games that we are witnessing for the last couple of days. And now it's now at Rising Student Club trying to forge, trying to get some help on the side, but it is taken away by Bidanasi Club. And now they twist and turn around in the central channel. Poor work by Bidanasi Club. The urgency that was shown in the early hours, in the wee hours of the game, that has completely dissipated. Before Rising Student Club could have gone for the shot, Bidanasi Club puts in a crucial block there. It's a fine pass. Sends it towards the far left. The ball, before he could have received, the referee blows the whistle because the flag was up. It's going to be a goal kick. Another long ball being sent. No real challenges out there.
We're going to kickstart proceedings. From the right, and they do. It's basically a throw in now. The ball's back with BIDANASI club. Now they drive from the left, trying to look around for an opportunity. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in favor of Rising Student Club, but the ball's gone back to BIDANASI club. They chips it forward. Rising Student Club barely able to keep the ball away right now. It took them not one but 4 players to take a ball away from BIDANASI club. It wasn't that difficult. But the football that we are witnessing right now, that to be honest hasn't been up to the topmost mark. It's going to be a corner here for BIDANASI club, a chance for them to try and see if they can find a way forward, if they can catch a break. Sends in a grounder. The ball remains with BIDANASI club. Sends another low ball. That could have been trouble, but deflected away to safety. And now it's pretty much easy peasy there for Rising Students Club. They breathe for sure, but BIDANASI club suddenly starting to up the ante there. And you would expect that. From the right. Sends in a lovely ball. Rising Student Club. What has he done there? What has he done there? All he needed to do was just keep his calm, keep an eye on the ball, twist and hit. But that twist of his, it took him so long that the opportunity went begging. Rising Student Club, once again. And a long range and now straight into the hands of Siddhant Pradhan, or rather of Jamie Joy. There, I reckon that was clearly a foul. He turned around there, couldn't really keep his control, and eventually took a tumble. They're back on their feet now. Sends a long ball from that far right. Quickly twists and turns. Square passes now being played. And this time again, slightly haywire from BIDANASI club. This has been the story of the first half. The wee minutes of the game, it looked as if they had what it took to build and fight. But somehow or the other, it hasn't really been positive enough. That's a lovely ball. BIDANASI club, they look for a shot. They took too much time. It's still oblivious of what they were waiting for, but cross comes in from the right. Deflected away. Short passes. Again. BIDANASI club coming close. Rising Student Club takes care of whatever danger lurked on the horizon now. And now they drive forward from the right, just trying to use the right channel to perfection. Somehow both the teams, they have really had a fragmented burst of energy. Shot comes in and it goes out of play. It's now going to be a goal kick here in favor of BIDANASI club. Jamie Joy The goalkeeper, he's urging his players to go up. Sends the ball forward. Short passes again by Rising Student Club. Just keeping it simple right now because at the moment they really haven't been able to cook up all the drama and the intensity that has so far been the norm of the tournament. They've stuttered and they have stumbled. And now they have the ball. That's a fine ball launched forward and that will go out of play. It's going to be a goal kick now in favor of Rising Student Club. Now Rising Student Club, they do a good work of denying the opposition. And it's going to be a throw in now in favor of Rising Student Club. 7 minutes of regulation time remaining. Once again, short passes, simple passes, just trying to find the nearest possible option. And to be honest, that is exactly what should be done instead of trying to hook up something significant. Now Rising Student Club comes all the way from the right. That can be a decent opportunity. Shot comes in. And it fizzles out as well. Not on target. You've got to hit the bullseye from that range. You cannot afford to waste too many chances. For if you do, then later in the game, you may eventually end up regretting it. That was a meaty strike for sure. But only the power behind the shot won't matter. You've got to give it some direction. You've got to blast it into the back of the net. That is what matters. Rising Student Club on the ball now. It's more of pinballing action out in the center. It's going to be a throw here. BIDANASI Club, they'll have it easy this time. They wanted to drive forward and that has been denied by Rising Student Club. Now they come from the right. They're looking for help. They're shooting space. Goes for the shot. He's ended up ballooning it over the woodwork. If you're not able to hit the target, you wouldn't make it to the top. Hitting the target is crucial. Very, very crucial. No matter how close you come, no matter how many attacks you need to get up. It would just keep on fizzling away. Now this is a nice run. Goes for a long ranger. But straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. It's like as if there isn't any kind of problems there. He was awaiting that one. And the ball obliged to his gloves there. Rising Students Club again on the rise from the right. And they eventually won't say he's asking for a foul. I don't think there was anything that needed a foul. It's now going to be a throw in there. They're taking their time. Not really both the sides. They haven't scored those bangers. They haven't scored goals so far. But what they have done is they've kept the game alive. And that is exactly what matters. Another throw in. The Danasi club now chips it towards the center. And it goes out of play as well. And they can keep on doing this all day long. It won't matter if they are unable to put them in the back of the net. That's the trick of football. No matter how wonderful you play, no matter how great you play, no matter how aggressive, how fearless you are, unless you get the ball into the back of the net, it won't count. It's as simple as that. Goals win your matches, you've got to put those goals in. Long ranger comes floating in. Another decent piece of work there from the Rising Student Club goalkeeper Siddhanta Pradhan. Attempts at goal for Bidanasi Club 8, for Rising Student Club 6. Bidanasi Club has managed to keep 6 of their attempts in the frame of the good work. Rising Students Club have barely able to just claw together what has been a solitary shot on target. As we head towards the final 2 minutes of regulation time, it's another long ranger there. Eludes everyone, straight to the goalkeeper. Ball still remains in control of Bidanasi Club. That is decent one to touch football at its pinnacle there. Beautiful pass onto the left. Good control, looking for help. Help arrives. Help taken. Header awaited. No, it eludes the player. He was stationed from point blank range. Not the easiest of opportunities to connect. But that looked like a chance that had the potential of trickling into the back of the net. A corner though. An important one here. Ships it in. And the goalkeeper of Rising Student Club, Siddhanta Pradhan, he overleaps his markers there and collects it comfortably. Two minutes of additional time has been granted. Rising Student Club, they have suddenly clawed all the way from the back. Bidanasi Club was caught completely unaware there. Only if they could have put their shot on target, it could have been testing times for the goalkeeper. But they ended up bowing it, and that was lashed out over the woodwork. The Danasi Club, they'll keep on chasing it all day long, but they won't reach there. Siddhanta Pradhan. Or apologies. Yeah, it was Siddhanta Pradhan who collected it. And now this time, oh my word, while he was trying to chest it down, he's ended up handling it. The referee has a smile on his face. So does the defender. It's going to be a free kick here. And from a pretty dangerous juncture. From pretty close range as well. Let's see if Rising Student Club can get their noses ahead. Sniffing out the blood on the waters, this can very well be
a goal scoring range. We have seen the net being shattered with pile drivers from there, but this one was not to be. They'll get a corner though. The ball took a slight deflection in its way, so they'll obviously get a corner. But to be honest, corners need to be taken with much more power. This is going to be the fourth corner of the day for Rising Student Club. Chips it towards the goal, headed to safety. The danger still remains. They're looking for shot, ends up banging it straight at the player. The ball still remained there, but the flag's gone up. And it was had to be because the player was coming miles out of offside to try and collect the ball. And you can see it's a pretty blue sky there. Tells you a story or two that there aren't going to be any rain. And with that, we come to an end of the first half. It's 0-0 at the Barabati Stadium as Bidanasi Club and Rising Student Club are still to find an outlet. They've tried for sure, but goals have eluded them. And unless they find the back of the net, none of it, all these attacking maneuvers that they have played forward, it won't matter to them. And with this, we now await the second half to start. We'll try and show you the stats of the first half. That would tell you exactly how the game is lined up. That's how it is so far. 51% ball possession for Bidanasi Club, 49 for Rising Student Club. 9 shots from Bidanasi Club, 9 from Rising Student Club as well. 7 on target for Bidanasi Club, 3 on target for Rising Student Club. 2 corners for Bidanasi Club, 4 for Rising Student Club. 4 fouls for Bidanasi Club, 6 for Rising Student Club. 2 yellow cards for Bidanasi Club, 1 for Rising Student Club. No red cards shown as at the moment. 6 free kicks as well for Bidanasi Club and 4 for Rising Student Club. These stats are powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of FAO State League 2023, Sports KPI. We'll now slip into a short breather and we'll return with the second half of the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And we are all set with the second half of the game. And this game is between BIDANASI Club and Rising Student Club. The team on your screen that will be attacking from the right to the left, dressed in their signature and flamboyant pink, are Rising Student Club, and the team that will be attacking on your screen from the left to the right, apologies, will be dressed in blue and white, none other than BIDANASI Club. A few quick prayers. The first half was pretty lackluster, pretty uneventful. Both the sides did come close, but they didn't come close enough to score those bangers. And eventually, it is Rising Student Club that kickstarts proceedings in the second half. On to the far left now. Stitches it forward. Does a decent job. It's gone out of play there, and Rising Student Club will have a throw going in their way. It's now to the far right, the Rising Student Club defense. They'll take their time. They'll drive them slowly forward. Once again, chips it towards the front. Decent work by BIDANASI Club. Now they drive forward, hoping to get something. For the time being, they'll have to wait because they've just allowed the ball to go out of the bounds. Short passes now being played, and they are trying to drive forward from the right, looking for space. That is a good run there by Rising Student Club, but the ball goes out of play. And in fact, the linesman, has deemed that the final touch didn't really come off a BIDANASI Club player. It came off Rising Student Club. It's going to be a throw in here. BIDANASI Club does a decent job. It's a ball forward. Going all the way from the right, and the flank's gone up. That's going to be another throw in here. It is hot and humid in Odisha. And after a couple of days of rain, players are back on quarters, eventually a sunny evening. Another player down, the referee is calling the offender over. He's trying to ensure the fact that nothing goes out of bounds there. That's a lovely pass. Oh, this time though, he couldn't control his run there. Took a tumble. Another long ball launched forward. No troubles whatsoever. Rising Student Club will keep on taking it all day long. BIDANASI Club looking for some space forward. They'll have to go back though.
both the sides, I mean, they haven't been that creative. And the captain of Bidanasi Club and the captain of Rising Student Club, both of them were out there. Rajesh Naik and Rakesh Oram, both seasoned campaigners. It's a free kick that has been awarded in favor of Bidanasi Club. They're going to take their time and steer it towards the goal. Try and launch it maybe so that they can get a shot or something on the goal. Launches it forward, traded away, does a decent job, takes a shot, and eventually a very emasculated effort straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there. They'll take it all day long. Back to the captain of Rising Student Club, Rakesh Oram. He's taking his time and eventually sends it downtown. Then Bidanasi Club, they are quick as well. They do a decent job. They take the ball away and now trying to build something from the back, trying to launch something significant for themselves. Well, the positioning has been all over the place, to be honest, for both the sides. I mean, the formations that you usually expect on a football field, the kind of small aspects of the game that really builds it well, I reckon that has been absent. So the kind of shape that you usually like to watch on a football field, that has been completely missing. And when the basics aren't there, you really do struggle. Here's a lovely ball from the left though. At this time, keeps the ball under control. Rising Student Club lets one fly. And that flies out of the bounds of play. Goes for a goal kick. That was an excellent piece of work. Dragged it inside. The player was taken aback before he let one of those bullets loose. But again, that was not on target. It's going to be a free kick here in favor of Rising Student Club. They started the second half on a slightly more active note. Chips in the free kick, but headed to safety there by Bidanasi Club. Both the sides, they haven't really shown the intent to score. They have thrived on fragmented bursts of brilliance. Rising Student Club, they clearly had the ball. The referee reaching out there and eventually gives away a throw in favor of Rising Student Club. They take it quickly and now chips it towards the far right. But there was no connection to the one who was waiting at the far right. There's a change happening. And the change happened for Bidanasi Club. It's going to be a goal kick now in favor of in favor of Bidanasi Club there. Jamie Joy is the goalkeeper for them. Rising Student Club comes knocking on the doors again. To be honest, the knocks on the doors haven't exactly been knocks. They've been more of a brush on the doors. It's just felt like they've somewhat fleeted with the wood. They haven't really banged on the doors. They haven't really shown. Both of the teams, they've lacked the intent. And once you lack the intent,
somewhat very questionable when like the first and foremost thing that you build is intent, and then you slowly start growing what's called the execution. That can be a decent run. A nice cheeky back flick attempted, but didn't really see the light of the day. Good work here. And now sends it towards the far right. Bidanasi Club on the chase. And they have been outdone. That's a nice pass as well. Well, Rising Student Club, they're asking for a foul, and the referee eventually obliges there. Yeah, there. That was a clear clip. Rising Student Club now rises from the right. That right wing has been pretty active for them. And now they send in a cross towards the goal. It had a bit of smell of some meat in there. Could have tried to steer it towards the goal, only if they could have connected. A diving header was the need of the hour. But forget the diving header. The player didn't even come close. Rising Student Club calling the shots a bit too more in the second half. It's going to be a free kick now in favor of BIDANASI Club. Sends it forward. And they're appealing for a penalty. Given. Given. We will try and show you. And BIDANASI Club's happy. Rising Student Club. They've been taken aback suddenly by the unfurlings there. Well, you wouldn't really like to see this if you are a fan of Rising Student Club. Let's try and see what happened there. Well, there's so much drama in a football game. For the moment, though, we'll now like to focus on the penalty. 56 minutes of barren action. Let's see if it comes to a halt now. And we get the first goal of the day. BIDANASI Club. It would be against the wind of the play. They're all set. Goes for it and bangs it into the back of the net. This time into the right corner. Muscled it past the stretched hands of the goalkeeper. Siddharth Pradhan did go the right way, but the shot had so much muscle behind it, and it was going to go into the net anyway. And nobody was stopping that. Look at that shot. Rocketed it. And BIDANASI Club, they have surged ahead in the game. Rising Student Club will now have to go back to the drawing board. They'll have to rebuild themselves. Just when you expect a game to go normally, when you expect to follow the course of action, it's Wangdin Lama, the goal scorer for BIDANASI Club. And now BIDANASI Club, after the goal, galvanized into action, and so is Rising Student Club as well. Well, they were quick now. They're starting to press and under the pump. They gave away the ball. It's going to be a free kick though for Rising Student Club. Apologies, BIDANASI Club.
Rising Student Club trying to fend off the BIDANASI Club attackers. Rising Student Club taking their time. BIDANASI Club now will really like to put forward that staunch wall of defense. A free kick going in favor of Rising Student Club here. The free kick was wavered, floated out of the field of play without budging anyone. Now another free kick being handed over to BIDANASI Club as another player takes a tumble there. The players receiving the treatment there. The medical official is out in the center. And the crowds today are slightly higher than what it was yesterday. Free kick taken in by BIDANASI Club. 60 minutes of action has already passed. The goalkeeper of Rising Student Club quick to come out and collect it. Siddharth Pradhan, he's been a busy man. The second half though, when the goal was scored, there wasn't anything that he could have actually done. This time though, Rising Student Club, they were on the verge of what could have been the equalizer. But the ball floated off. It's going to be a corner now in favor of Rising Student Club. And the corner comes, but it was miles away. And the referee will really like to have a word. The corner will have to be retaken there. And the corner's retaken, header! But it wasn't on target. Mighty close. Mighty close. Eventually another throw in here in favor of Rising Student Club, who takes it quickly. They take it quickly. Now the build from the left, denied at the first go. And steers it towards the 4, and it eventually goes out of play again. Another substitution happening this time for Rising Sports Club there. Rising Student Club, apologies. Rising Student Club sends in another corner. Did they fancy an Olympico there because it looked pretty straight? There wasn't any slump. In favor of BIDANASI Club there. Decent ball. Now Rising Student Club. They have possession for themselves. They have had a lion's share of possession in the second half. At this time, tries to send it across and eventually will get a goal kick here. Rising Student Club, they are not happy. They are doing the heavy lifting, to be honest. This time, Rising Student Club, they like to go forward with all their might and fury. They have really been trying hard. That is very, very crucial. Now the bit from the left, Rising Student Club sends it forward. This can be a goal scoring chance. It had all the twirl on it. It felt that it was going to go in, but it didn't. Good goalkeeping, to be honest. Now they come from the right, but they will not find any personnel waiting there. Easy pickings for the BIDANASI Club goalkeeper, Jamie Joy. Rising Student Club snatches the ball away. Continues to battle. The ball's now with Rising Student Club, who plays it towards the far right. They're trying to create an opportunity from the right. Sends in a brilliant cross. They wanted to go forward with the header, takes a volley, but this time the volley was poor. It was nowhere close. But that could have been. We can see today the attendance is far more than what it was yesterday. Players down there, the referees is asking for medical assistance. It's finally arrived. Players finally getting up on his feet, and it's good to see that he's back on his feet there. Going to be another long goal kick there. Takes it and launches it forward. Rising Student Club and Bidanasi Club. At the moment, Bidanasi Club has that slender lead they got from that spot kick. Yeah, this was not exactly a foul, but this was a push and pull that happened a few moments back. Sends the ball forward. Receives it well there. Rising Students Club. They're looking for help to go forward. 20 minutes of regulation time remaining. Rising Student Club. They have found an avenue, did they? No, they didn't. Bidanasi Club. They're doing a decent job of keeping the ball away. 12 attempts on goal from Bidanasi Club. 9 of them have been on target. 13 attempts on goal from Rising Students Club. 4 of them have been on target. Rising Students Club skipper right now, sending the ball on into the stride of the player who was bombing down that right, but eventually didn't reach it there. Gets the ball back. Nets again another fine pass. Now another ball launched forward there by Bidanasi Club. But Rising Student Club was quick to intercept that and eventually find a way forward. Bidanasi Club has got the ball back and they've given it away as well. To be honest, that goal, the scoreline doesn't exactly reflect the kind of football that we have witnessed. The goalkeeper will collect it. They won't have really a challenger. Oh my word. Yes, the tempers are now starting to flare. I don't think that was necessary. The referee may get the card out. He has the card boxes out on his hand. The captain of Rising Student Club, Rakesh Oram, is also furious. There's a player down who's in agony. Well, the tempers are through the roofs right now. But at the same time, all the other players are just trying to calm them down, which is important as well. We can see the crowd watching the game with very close eyes, and he will be stretchered off, which isn't a very welcome sight. They say that a player, an athlete, should march up the field and not be stretchered off. Sadly though, he'll need some treatment. We just hope that they're all right. We just hope that he's all right there. And eventually a long free kick comes in from BIDANASI Club. They intended it to be goal bound, but then again, it was deposited straight into the hands of Siddhant Pradhan. Chandra Mohan Murmu was shown a red card for Rising Student Club, and now they were just a goal down, but they are a man down as well. So they aren't just technically inferior now, they are numerically as well, can very well concede a second. They do. BIDANASI Club has taken the opportunity, and at the moment his Rising Student Club continue to be in a disarray. They've struck the iron as it's red hot. This is shocking. How one moment can change the entire game. And we have just witnessed that. Rising Student Club, they were dealing with that red card. And now they will have to deal with not one but a 2-goal deficit. Those players aren't happy. I mean, how can they be? Well, this is all over the place. This is absolutely all over the place for Rising Student Club. Expect the tempers to flare up more. They'll need to be a lot more coordinated. They'll need to be a lot more calm now, instead of just showing all the pressure that they have. They'll have to build right now. That is what is more important. Unless they can build, they will never make it. And once again, another bit of a heated exchange there between the two players. The referee arriving out in the center. I don't think this is going down well. Another yellow card coming out. Well, the game's just taking a turn for the worse. And this is going to be, look at this. That was unnecessary. That was totally unnecessary. I think BIDANASI Club right now, they'll try and provoke Rising Student Club. They'll have to keep their calm at the moment, Rising Student Club. They're a man down. They're a couple of goals down. The more they play into the opposition's strength, it's simply gonna get a lot more difficult for them. The ball goes out of play as well. Trying to keep the ball in. Well, this time though, Rising Student Club, well, they could have actually controlled the ball here instead of just popping it forward. Nonetheless, I'm sure they must have seen something. Cross comes in from the right, and the goal still doesn't arrive. Shot comes in blocked. Oh, what intense drama that is. Crazy football, and eventually the stakes are getting higher. The ante has been upped. So far, it was a lackluster fixture. Now that Rising Student Club have understood the urgency, look at that cross. Phenomenal piece of defense and an absolutely brilliant block there. Another player's down. That is going to be the 7th corner of the day for Rising Student Club. Expect the game to start making all the right noises. And the stretches out again. To be honest, this game may start getting heated up even more. But we can see the coach, he's out there observant of what it could have been and what it is. It's going to be another corner. Floated into the box. The goalkeeper comes out of his line and eventually collects it. The ball's back with BIDANASI Club, who has a numerical advantage as well now, as a red card was shown. Rising Student Club right now fighting against all odds. If they can equalize from here, it's going to be probably one of the most humdinger fixtures, one of the most remarkable turnarounds if FAO League 2023. But you've got to keep on driving as much as you can, to be honest. He sends in a cross there. Header attempted. Not the best of headers, to be honest. Well, it's understandable that it was not an easy header at all. But you've got to take whatever chances come your way. You won't get those opportunities coming over and over again. The ball's now with Rising Students Club. They're keeping it simple. They know what they have to do at the moment. They'll have to be slightly more courageous. We know that they are a man down. But at the same time, they need to know that they are a couple of goals down. That's more important. If that can be sorted out, a lot can be sorted out. It's going to be another long goal kick from BIDANASI Club. They'll take as much time as they want. Once again, there's another player who's down. As we head towards the final 8 minutes of regulation time. It's the captain of Rising Students Club, Rakesh Oram. Well, he just gave away the ball right now. Could have been tricky though. Short pass. Sends it forward. The BIDANASI Club also ensures the fact that it stays out of the reach of the opposition. It's going to be a goal kick now. Launched forward. Short passes being played amongst Rising Students Club. They're trying to make it as comfortable as they can for themselves. But comfort right now isn't exactly going to help their cause. They'll have to build further. Straight to the goalkeeper. Now Rising Student Club. They are with the ball, their feet. At the moment, they are not really able to venture forward. If they're unable to get a goal in the next couple of minutes, to be honest, trying to plug that deficit of 2 goals will almost turn impossible from here on. But then football is a game of impossibilities. Coming to life, opportunity! Sent a scarring cross towards that far post. But the header wasn't on target. It came very close.
it wasn't exactly where they would have wanted. It was a decent job, still keeping the ball under control. Rising Student Club still trying to build from the back. Sends it forward. But then BIDANASI Club, they're equally up to the task. Rising Student Club back with the ball again in the central channel now. And now they're trying to dribble their way past a melee if BIDANASI Club boots. And eventually it's BIDANASI Club who gets a free kick going in their favour. BIDANASI Club does a decent job. Sends it back. And now starts driving forward. Well received. Goes for the shot. It's taken the aerial route. The ball still stays with BIDANASI Club, but eventually a very emasculated rollout from the right side there. That won't really help their cause either. Rising Student Club. Again, a poor pass at the moment. Exhaustion setting in as well. Well, all the way from the left. This time the player not really able to garner his senses. This can be a chance for Rising Student Club. Goes for a shot. Denied by the goalkeeper of BIDANASI Club, Jamie Joy, who extends a foot and eventually stands tall. That was a brilliant save. Not because you have to stretch your feet there. It looks easy, but believe me, it is everything but easy. Corner comes in, header, free header, and he still couldn't steer it into the back of the net. That's an unforgivable miss there by Rising Student Club. This was the best chance of the day for them to try and get themselves back in the game. It was not to be. So close yet so far. It felt as if it was a magnanimous gift offered on a silver platter. And all they could do was just head it out. They'll try and steal away as many seconds as they can. To be honest, another player is being stretchered off. Not the most welcome scenes of all. Second player to be stretchered off the ground. Goalkeeper sends it forward. Eventually the ball keeps on bobbling off each other's head. Final minute of regulation time coming up. The second half has been a lot more livelier
version of what was more of a laden first half. This can be challenging. The goalkeeper of Rising Student Club, Siddhant Pradhan, almost gave away what could very well have been the third goal. He simply switched off there. That's like an unforgivable error. Corner awaited. Can BIDANASI Club get a third goal in? Get their goal difference to a decent position. The goalkeeper comes out of his line. Eventually the shot that comes back from BIDANASI Club, that wasn't the finest of shots taken. "90 minutes of action has already happened. Now we are in the extra time. I'll quickly try and confirm how many minutes have been added on. For the time being, go forward with the flow of play. "8 minutes is what has been added on, and that is a long haul spell of action, a long haul spell of play. Believe me, this game can really turn on its head. 8 minutes is too much of action. BIDANASI Club now coming from the left. This time though, they'll have to go back because the flag was up. Now here they come from the left. Passes it forward. Another cross towards the far right. Well collected there by BIDANASI Club. And now BIDANASI Club, they have space. Well, at the moment, I reckon the referee should halt play there. They do. He clearly knew that if he let the player go, that was a sure shot goal. But again, he was somewhat forced there. Yes, look at this run up. There, he was just not allowed to get back up and reach out for the ball. A free kick is still better than what could have been a sure shot goal. Another chance for BIDANASI Club to try and get themselves on the list where they stop. Goes for it and it sails over. It wasn't far enough though. It was close. And eventually comes in the goal kick there. Short passes. Now Rising Student Club, they drive forward. Sends in a cross. Once again, it was way too far. The cross wasn't exactly weighted or wasn't placed where it should have been. I still do not understand why are they going all the way back when they are not under threat, when they are not under pressure. They should have driven forward. I reckon these are the basics of the game, and unless you are doing well with the basics, believe me, things can really be tricky. The referee says game on. Rising Student Club still has the ball. They like to keep it, but they have just almost, they gave away possession. The ball's back with them. And now they can drive forward. If they can get a goal here, it's going to be game on for the last 4 minutes. Goes for the shot! Oh, it rattles the woodwork, but the goal still didn't come. What a phenomenal piece of save from Jamie Joey, who's thrown himself to the left to pull off a cruncher of a save. This is swashbuckling football. It first rattled the woodwork and the ricochet falling right at the feet All he needed to do was power it into the back of the net. And yet, all he could manage was the extended gloves of the goalkeeper. That would go down as the save of the match by Jamie Joy. It's a corner nonetheless, but what a stunning, stunning save. Here comes the corner. Floats it into the box. Header goes wide. Well, I reckon had that ball gone in the last occasion, that should have done the trick. But now that it's gone out, it's done the trick in a different way. At the moment, they are questioning whether they can ever come back in this fixture. Because to be honest, it is moments like these that you need to utilize. And it's a matter of madness, it's a matter of moment that changes it all. And the referee is down on his foot again. I mean, the game has actually stopped. Rising Student Club. They do receive the ball. Trying to drive from the right. Though they keep on getting resistance one after the other. And this is another chance for BIDANASI Club. They just hammered the ball into the goalkeeper. All they needed to do was just be a little more sensible, just show a bit more maturity. But they couldn't. Look at this, only the goalkeeper to beat. And all they managed was the goalkeeper's foot. Final 90 seconds of football remaining. It would all be decided there. I reckon the game's already decided. BIDANASI Club, they are well in position to seize what will be their first victory of the tournament. They have a 2-0 cushion, and now we are in the final 60 seconds. There they come from the right. Final 40 seconds of the game remaining. It goes out of play. BIDANASI Club, they'll wait. They are not in a hurry. They'll wait as much as they want. It's a free kick for them. Eventually the ball trickles out again. Another throw in here. And with this, we come to an end of what was an extended additional minutes. BIDANASI Club eventually emerge victorious by 2-0, with Rising Student Club trying their very best, but eventually falling short of what could have been a historic turnaround only if they could have found themselves on target. But this has been a great encounter. This has been a fine battle. But at the end of it all, it finishes things off with BIDANASI Club seizing the bragging rights of the game. BIDANASI Club 2, Rising Student Club 0. And that's how things come to an end eventually.
We'll try and show you the statistics that will tell you the story of what the game has exactly panned out to be. That's what the stats look like. 48% ball possession for Bidanasi Club, 52 for Rising Student Club. 16 shots is what Bidanasi Club could produce. 21 came from Rising Student Club. 10 on target for Bidanasi Club, 8 on target for Rising Student Club. Corners, 3 for Bidanasi Club, 9 for Rising Student Club. 10 fouls came from Bidanasi Club, wherein 15 came from Rising Student Club. 3 yellow cards shown to Bidanasi Club, wherein 2 of them shown to RSC. 1 red card shown to RSC, that kind of changed the game. And 15 free kicks is what Bidanasi Club got, 10 was achieved by Rising Student Club. These stats were powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of FAO League 2023 Sports KPI. So that's all from this fixture. We'll now slip into a short breather before we return with the second game of the day. East Coast Railway taking on Rising Star Club, which will kickstart in probably 10 to 15 minutes from now. So keep your eyes on the channel. Do not miss it out. That's all from this game though. Here's your commentator signing off for now. I'll rejoin and obviously try and take you through the games as well.